So, I'm on one of my usual permissions. Going to be shooting rats later tonight. I'm just out during the day, just having a little walk around really, but there's nothing much. So I'll be coming back here later tonight because it's pretty close to me. I don't think there's too many rats, but there is enough for me to actually come out and shoot. I'll be using my usual Air Arms S510 Ultimate Sporter. I'll have my pod, MV007 and the usual laser rangefinder that I usually attach. They are really good tools for the job. One thing I want to mention just before I start is I've got the cocking handle on an Air Arms S510. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it, perfectly fine. I always find it's just a little bit more awkward to grab than, let's say, my FX or a Day State. A nice big handle to grab and cock it. Again, nothing wrong with the Air Arms one, but it was just something very minor just picking at me. So I had a little look around and I managed to find some 3D printing on eBay, and what I've bought is one of these, a Biathlon lever, and this makes it so much easier to cut. It's really simple, it just slips on. You've got to make sure you put a bit of force on, so when I fitted mine, I put my hand here, my thumb, and just really pushed it on, and that's just, there's no slop out, there's nothing, it's solid. I was surprised at the quality of it, but this just makes it so much easier to cut. There's no magazine in. That is such a nice tiny little touch. I really like that. Now, you don't have to buy it, it's not necessary, it's not needed, but if you want to make something a tiny little bit easier, I recommend that. And one other thing as well is a different company as well on eBay. So I've got a few magazines. They were just rattling around in my my rifle box, rifle case. So I had a look around, managed to buy these. So this is for 3 S510 magazines. I've just bought another one, I'm waiting for it to arrive. That's why there's an empty slot. But these are really good, magnetic, nicely hinged, very high quality, solid. So if you're interested in any of these two items, I'm not sponsored by these, I bought these myself. You can just check in the video description and there's links to where you can buy them. These are very good, and that's very good. These magazine holder boxes are available from 1 magazine, and I think they go all the way up to 6, whereas I've just got myself a 3. Anyway, let's go get some shooting done.
So I wanted to get my thermal out first, just have a little look around. But this one just popped right out in front of me at about 31 yards, so I quickly got my rifle. And that's a good start. So now I can get my thermal out, have a look around, and for once this place is actually crawling with rats. I've never seen so many rats in this one farm. I think tonight might be a good night. That's 3 down so far, looking for my number 4. This one's making a run for it. There we go, number 4. You're probably noticing a bit of interference. That's because the battery on my pod is a little bit low, and when it's a little bit low, for some reason it starts making that noise, but I do change the battery soon. That's number 7 down. I can see possible number 8 in the background. There we go, number 8. I've seen a few rats in this area, so what I need to try and do here is try and just feed that pellet right through that tight gap. That'll do nicely. Number 12. That's 14 down now, so we're looking at number 15. And will you ever learn to count how many pellets you've already shot? God damn it. Right, so that's the magazine filled up. Let's try and get that 15. Second attempt at that one. Then we're off again.
So I've just come into the cow shed and managed to get a rat which was in the feed trough. The direction that I came in wouldn't have been a good angle to shoot at otherwise, because the cows are sticking their heads through to feed. I'm kind of aiming at the head, so I've walked past it and then I've shot the opposite direction where there weren't any cows in the way. So I've just got that rat now, and by the time I got my camera out, I think all the cows have got a bit curious and they've all stuck their head in to the exact point where the rat is, which is right here, right down there. All these cows have come to say hello now, so I'm going to get that out of there quick. I've got more than 20 so far, but I've missed a few recording. It's just when they keep appearing and then you get excited and then forget to record. But I've got a decent amount of footage so far, which is good. So see if we can get another couple at least.
Come on, out you come. I'm blasting them off them walls tonight. That's 3 I've got from there. Now this one's chewing on another rat that I shot earlier on. So I decide he can join his mate as well. Getting close to the end of the night now. I'm starting to get a bit tired. The next rat that I get will be number 30. And that's number 30 down. So that's 33. That's where I call it a night. There was definitely a lot more than what I expected there to be. And the foreman will be very happy with that. Decent night.